What's good with y'all? This is your boy, Top Doc, back with another Witty Cast for September 6th, 2018. Or did I say that because today's my daughter's birthday, so I'm going to start out my podcast by saying happy birthday to my beautiful daughter, who is 19 now. So happy birthday to DeAndre Tasia Whitmore. Hope my daughter have a good birthday. Hope she be safe. Hope I ain't got to come up to Michigan and, do nothing to no one. But yeah, happy birthday to her and all of her family members that see her around. Do me a favor and make sure she stays safe. Y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all know I have a problem. Yeah, it was good with you, bro. Good looking. Yeah. I had to see something real quick. But yeah, so happy birthday to my teenager friend in turn, super adult in a minute. Also, hit that like button when y'all come up in here. You let your boy know that you've been here and you rocking with Top That Now. Today, on the itinerary, we have Joe Budden podcast response. Nike getting airtime for their commercial. I have a new thing called Fact of the Day that I'll be doing from now on. I'll let y'all know about that in a minute. And the last one is the NFL is starting. So, it's topic number one. Oh, wait, hold on. Send on my APB. Also, we did a podcast yesterday. Didn't know that it was a hurricane off the coast of New Orleans that affected us too as well. So the video that we got as the Degenerate Gents podcast, supposed to be episode 14 or whatever, chopped up. The visuals choppy and some of the audio is stretched. So I'm going to pull it off and redo it. So Wednesday, be ready for that. Yeah, ready for that on Wednesday. I'll clean all that up and put it back out on Wednesday. So y'all be ready for that. Boom. Till then, doing my thing right now. All right, y'all. All right. Are you good? That's cool. You going to work? That's even better. If you go to work, hey, you got to work. I got to work at 5, so that's why I'm doing it now. That's why I do it like 11 in the morning. But yeah, I'm at work. I got to work in a minute, so I already know how you feel. But we'll get this podcast started for now. It's hot down here, so I got to let my shirt open. I don't care. But yeah, so all those that did not hear Joe Budden's podcast, got an idea. I'm going to cue some of it up right now. Yeah, character design. That's what's up. All right. Let's get on that. So, for those that didn't hear yesterday, Joe Budden, his response to Eminem, it was nasty. It was laced. Give you a little bit of the audio because, I don't think Joe Budden will try to sue me for it, or try to take my video down. It's a podcast, But here's a little bit of the audio. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to where he actually get into some things. So just listen to a little bit of the audio, and we're gonna go ahead from there. Here you go.
Filtered. Let me speed this up for you. Newsflash M. I heard the album. And because I think you don't really know all the members that were in the group, I don't really think you know our history. Let me tell you what Joe Budden has thought this entire time.
Oh.
I've been better than you this entire fucking decade. Huh?
So, that right there. I want to know. Hold on. Let me stuff back together. I need to know what my people thought. So that's the question of the day today. What did y'all think about? What y'all think about Joe saying that he was better than him? Me, I agree with him because of the point that Joe made. Joe is a content writer, and he know how to come up with concepts. So he got millions of concepts. Eminem is, he was true. He could rhyme words really good. That's no doubt. But the substance and the content, that's what he was talking about. He was talking about substance and content. And from what he was saying, like, he can give substance and content, but he don't think M can. So that was my little drop for that. But my first point to it was good. It was a good podcast. It was a good response. It was truth-laced. It was decent. He didn't hold back, and it seemed like he had a lot of passion with it. But that's Joe anyway. But it did seem like he had a little extra passion along with that. So that right there let me know that some of that stuff, most of that stuff is true. Like, really true. Like, you can see behind the scenes. Like, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Most of the people know what's going on behind the scenes. And if anybody know him well, is people that be around him. And Buddens been around him. You know how he acts and you know how he works sometimes. So he was the most truthful. He could be the most truthful with it. Even though they got Bizarre and Crooked Eye and them ain't never cheerleading. They never cheerlead, not adding no real emphasis. Of course, because y'all whole group fell apart because this man didn't really want to invest no money in y'all. So now you like, no, Joe, you wrong, man. He was just being no. Like Joe said, y'all think a little bit differently about him than how I feel about him. And you can't butcher nobody for their opinion. This man didn't hold him in the highest regard from the jump because he felt a different energy than what everybody else felt. So I don't blame him. I don't blame Joe for that at all. I think it's good to be different sometimes. Like, some people call it hateful. Like, me and my bro, right? We got the most different opinions about stuff, but we forever will link on all the stuff that we agree with because we know we don't agree with everything each other say, and we mess with each other about it sometimes. Sometimes we try to rise out of each other, by saying something crazy. So just to make sure the other one is still on point, we do that for the love of it, you know what I'm saying? And the love that we got for each other as brothers. But in this case, it's starting to seem like Joe was saying that M is basically cutthroat. Like, he a cutthroat individual. And reiterating back to that is wild because for one, I never would imagine that. I just thought he lyrically dominant, one, and he has cemented his staple in his game. He cemented his spot in his game and became a staple for him. Basically, most of these rappers, he's a measuring stick. He became a measuring stick. So in the essence, when you get all that pressure on you and you kind of revert back to, you want to be your normal self, like you want to be able to go out to the stores and you want to be able to go out and kick it with your friends and stuff without 500,000 people rushing you, asking what your name is, who you is. Hey, what's you Eminem? Oh my God, let me get an autograph. Let me rip half your clothes off. What's good, cuz I'm rich? Let me rip half your clothes off, man. Yeah, let me jump all over your kids and whoever you with. You know what I'm saying? So I can get a piece of you just so I can say I touched you. You know, I'm pretty sure all that get irritated. But once again, like the kid MGK said, you pay for $1 million in security a year. I don't know how true that is, but I'm thinking that is true. Eminem was a fucking megastar. Why would you not pay millions of dollars for security? You know, people who just simply run up on you and just, yo, it's Eminem, woo, woo, woo. You know, he's an ultra megastar. So, of course, hey, what's good, Murray? So, of course, I think the $1 million worth of security thing was true. You know, then like him being basically conceited. It's what Joe basically, what I took out of it is Joe was basically saying that M is selfish and conceited. Like he's basically for himself, and to him is him against the world, and whoever he want to put on should just get on, and that's it. I mean, as far as the music went, I basically just thought he was basically saying M not as clean as we think he is. I mean, but when you get that much money, of course, your name is that synonymous with everything, then of course, you know, that would bring me to the second point. He said a lot. Joe Budden said a lot in that podcast, bro. I mean, a lot. Like, he said a lot. Being better than them, to kind of shading them on deals, to giving them bad beats, or giving them beats that wasn't really formatted for them, to not going on tour. He explained so much in his podcast that it's kind of hard to now simply deny the fact of this Joe coming along and saying that actually in a way helped Machine Gun Kelly's song. That basically just coincided with Machine Gun Kelly's diss and made that diss even stronger. Because now Joe coming out saying, yeah, bro, he basically right. That boy, he basically right. He right. And be blackballing people. He blackballed people because he don't want people to get bigger than him. That's what both MGK and Joe Budden was saying. They were saying that this man is blackballing everybody that's under him so they can stay under him and he can stay on top. Basically, I want you to bathe and to bathe in my excellence. And that's what Joe Budden was basically saying. And then the blackball part basically came together with that from what MGK was saying. Joe Budden explained how he truly felt, and I have to agree with him. Eminem never gives shout outs on his artist record. No, at all. You don't hear it unless that artist is hot and besides him. If that artist is not, what's good, Kaka? What's good, Momo? Cause Momo in here. Yeah, Rich hit that like button. Merle hit that like button. Will y'all hit that like button one time for your cuz, brother, and your boy one time? You know what I'm saying? Let them know. I'm trying to get back up there. I'm trying to get back up there in that little ranking again. Yeah, I'm sorry because Joe Budden is better than him. He is better than him. I'm sad to say, but yeah. Screen is black. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're saying. Oh no, I know. I got you, Merle. I was talking to my cousin Moan, but no. I don't think lyrically, no. Lyrically, M can put a lot like Joe Budden said. Lyrically, he's a really good word person. He can throw words together and make it sound like the best. Was good, Lex. He could throw words together and make it sound real good, but he doesn't have any concepts. He doesn't have much concepts. And the concepts that he does have are rhetorical. They're just the same old everyday, I got a problem with this, I got a problem with that type. You know, like Eminem really don't have no major issue. He's not really hated. So for him to dislike everybody for basically not disliking him, that's weird. It's kind of weird, you know. I ain't nobody to judge, but hey. My cousin said, I know something Yellow Wolf is with 3 6 Mafia more than he is with Eminem. Yeah, because they say Yellow Wolf had a problem with him because he really didn't fuck with him like that. Like he was trying to get some, a song with him or something to get on the booth. Now, they say M was just kind of big homie in the mouth. Like, nah, I'm all right with that. But no, that's wild, man. Like, no. Hey, Merlin. All right, bro, about to get to work. All right, go ahead. I'll holler at you later, bro. Do a man for them. Let them know the Whitmore Lindsay can't talk about it for here, boy. You already know. Hey. What's good, Pops? Dad up in here. What's good with y'all? But yeah, back to that. So that leads me to my third point. That's why I agree with Joe, because for one, he is, in the last 10 years, Joe Budden has been better than Eminem. Most of the Joe material that came out has been better than the Eminem albums, especially the last couple ones that Eminem came out with. They are definitely better than that. And Joe has concepts. Joe has layers to him. We can peel back Joe. I was doing this synopsis in my head before I started the show. I like, how could I compare them and make it sound plausible? Apples, oranges. Joe is an apple. He's easily accessible. We already know what we're going to get. As soon as we bite into it, boom, juicy. Bam, we got it. Eminem is an orange because you have to first cut and then peel back layers in order to get to the meat of everything. So if you was super hungry, what would you rather have? Would you rather have an apple that you could just pick up and bite, or would you toggle around with an orange that you gotta like bite and then peel off and then peel off something else, then eat it and then spit out seeds? Which one would you rather have? Like, I'd rather have an apple I could just grab, boom, 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 boom. I know where the core is, done, out of there. Hunger satisfied. I don't want to go around. I don't want to dance around and, eat I don't want to be dancing around and waiting on the orange because I might get angry with the orange and toss it. And now I ain't got no food. So, yeah. 7 people up in here. 4 more people hit that like button for you, boy. It's 8 people up in here. 5 more people hit that like button for you, boy, so we can equal it out. Or 7, but 7-4, gangsta. Yeah. But anyway, my cousin said Joe mentioned that every time he did his song with Slaughterhouse, verses got taken off. Yeah. Like Joe, we missing some like classic verses from Joe because they kept getting snatched off of the albums. They kept getting snatched off the album. That's crazy. Now that's behind the scenes. That's behind the scenes things that we don't get a chance to see. We don't get a chance to hear that much about. But it happened. It happened all the time. Like all the time, somebody is getting verses snatched off. Somebody's getting said, nah, we not finna clear this for this. It happens all the time. It's a lot of good music that never get made because it's too many hands in the music making process nowadays. Like back in the days, you could catch a sample of somebody and you wouldn't really get that much. You wouldn't get in no trouble for it. Like I would probably say about 20 years ago, you could sample somebody's voice and have that song popping everywhere with nobody even know. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, you make a song like that, it's electronic. It's electronic ways that they track the music. So if you put a beat on the computer, automatically that beat has a signal. The people that have the transmitter to that signal automatically get a cue like, boom, yo, somebody using this beat. They automatically see, okay, what are they using it for? Is it any monetary gains that they're using it for? They just freestyling off of it. Because if you're just freestyling off of it, it's not monetary gain. You're just basically using your First Amendment, but doing it lyrically. And you're allowed to do that. But if you took that song, that person beat, and you like, yo, this is my new single, we finna pop this off. No, that is infringement. You're taking somebody else's hard work saying it's yours, and you're using it for monetary gain without giving them no credit or no monetary compensation for it. So now you stealing. That's what that is. It's called. That's a legal term for stealing. Infringement, aka you stealing. Stop stealing. You know. Hey, what's good with y'all, Danielle? So yeah, that in the essence, you can basically, because if you do things for informational purposes to show and tell people about certain things, that's fine and dandy. But when you start putting money into that, it's man, that's all good. Yes, glad everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. How's everybody doing today? Y'all let me know how y'all doing today. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start doing that too. Besides fact of the day, I'm gonna start asking all y'all how y'all doing. How y'all doing? I woke up on the best side of the bed I could wake up on. I hope y'all did too. But yes, so all in all, in the essence of that, I appreciate Joe Budden for spitting that knowledge, man. Because now I have a different insight on this whole issue. So now I need to hear it back from what my man's in them gonna say. Because I'm definitely not counting them out. But if it came to a battle between Joe Budden and Eminem, I have my money on Joe Budden. I know Eminem could rap really good words, but no, Joe Budden will break him down with good words, then build him up with bad words and break him down again with good words. That's what he could do. Eminem could just hit him with a lot of really good words at one time. You know. Oh, okay, cuz better get you some chicken soup for that strep throat. How did it get? You can massage it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Auntie will know some good stuff for you. But yeah, hope you get better, cuz. All right. Second one. Topic of today. Nike got airtime and they dropped that iconic commercial right before the NFL started. Right before the NFL season started. So now we have Cap, the face of Nike, and the NFL. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be interesting. You know, like I try to leave the brand beefing alone because, like I said, as you can see, I got a Nike at home, but I don't sponsor Nike. They don't sponsor me. I just like the hat, and hopefully, I'm glad I could just wear the hat, But all of the history and other stuff behind the brand is not the reason why I buy a brand. I know everybody is sick for some reason. That is crazy. Hopefully everybody get better. But I'm trying to stay healthy, man. I be running my butt off. So me getting sick would just be crucialitis. Crucialitis, Leonidas. Yeah, but yes. So I mean, when I buy a brand of clothes or a brand, I don't buy it because me neither, Merlin. Thank goodness, y'all. Everybody that is sick, y'all get well. Everybody that ain't, y'all stay. Let's stay healthy. Well, let's stay not sick for right now. Hopefully, I don't see you. It's Florida, so it's crazy. But yes, when I buy a brand, I don't buy it for what the people think religiously. Like, if it's a dope shirt, I'm going to buy a dope shirt. If it's a dope pair of pants, I'm gonna buy a dope pair of pants. Like if they're a dope pair of shoes, I'm gonna buy a dope pair of shoes. I don't care who they buy. I don't care what they signify. Sometimes. Don't get me wrong. No, you won't see me going around wearing the MAGA hat. That's nice. Yeah, Florida's nice. It's hot down here. Yeah. Rich uncle, your dad. Well, my dad. Well, you already know. You see the comments. God dang it. I was just gonna say the whole thing, like, but yeah, I buy it because it looks nice. I don't buy it because one person went to here. Oh, you in ATL? Yeah, my sister, my dad. Well, my dad don't live in ATL, but my sister lives in Atlanta, and a lot of my people live in Georgia. I'm going to be visiting them next year sometime. Just because I'm just gonna be visiting. So, hey, you'll probably get through, link up. You probably see me around the Atlanta area. But yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I think they cool. UK Merlin, yeah, I'm trying to get to the UK. I'd love to come out there and do some filming out there. I get on do an interview with the dude KSI. You know what I'm saying about that fight. See what his thoughts is on that fight and it being a draw. But yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm just gonna buy it. 4 years. Oh yeah. I've been in. That's just about how long I've been in Atlanta. Like almost 5 years before. Dad said it's hot in the Grange too. Yeah, and it's hot down here in Florida. I mean, that whatever storm must have passed and all the sun coming in now. But that's why I got this on today. But yes, the second point of that, the Nike thing, sorry about that, is why Cap made his mark. Cap made his mark because Cap wasn't going to Nike and begging Nike to give him a deal. Nike seen that and was like, this dude right here is still standing up years later for what he believed in. He's still catching ridicule, but he's also building up people and doing things at the same time. We like that. We want to run with that. A lot of people think it's just because they're trying to play off the racial factor of it. They know that black people will cultivate and congregate around something positive for our kind. So some people use that as money getters. Some people use it as a way to help build our culture up. It's very few of them, but some of them do it for that reason. But also, you got people who do it for beneficial reasons. People that say, "Oh, okay, well, I see what they on. They just want a hero right now. So we'll be their hero." And they come in with the cape on and land like, "Yo, we can be a Superman." And sometimes it's enamoring. So us as black people, we just like, hey, cool, but we can't run to every single thing because every single thing ain't meant for us to run to. You'll know what it is because you have the right energy. The right energy will be coming off the right thing. And you ain't got to worry about what the consequences are going to be because you know it's 150% right, like nothing else. Ali said, brands is such a fad. Yep. 1 minute is relevant, the next is not. Can't keep up. Exactly. You can't keep up. One day, one pair of shoes is the hottest thing on the market. The next day, another pair of shoes is the hottest thing on the market. And then kids go from wearing skinny jeans to now wearing spandex to back to wearing regular size shorts. It's too much to deal with. And my dad said Nike wanted to be on the right side of history. Yes, because it's a lot of people that didn't put themselves on the wrong side of history. If you hear it now, the Adidas campaign is kind of yep, spandex. The Adidas campaign is under a little bit of fire because of some of their past dealings and some of the past people that they got and some of the views and opinions that they had. So they put themselves, or they are nudging toward the wrong side of history. They're trying to bring it back. I think they made Jay-Z the ambassador. He's the ambassador of Adidas now. You got Cap as the face of Nike. You have Serena and Venus Williams. They are also with the campaign. You got a lot of prominent black athletes. LeBron James came out yesterday and said like he going strong with Nike. Everybody else saying they going strong with Nike. Like you have more people bounding with Nike now than you have going against them. That may be a financial strategical move on their part. They wasn't hurting for sales, so it wasn't really no reason for that. All right, no problem, great, no problem, Daniel. Most of them, they might have been doing that, but they wasn't hurting, so it wouldn't be no reason for them to jump off the ledge like that. I think they did it for the simple fact they seen something that was like, yo, this might be worth something. We might be able to do something with this. And they did. They hopped on it. And I mean, in essence, that's cool. The reason why it's cool with me is because they weren't hurting in the first place. So I don't think it's for monetary gain. I think it was because they seen an opportunity to say, hey man, this man is actually getting drugged through the mud. Let us see if we can help him. And they extended the olive branch, which was love. That was love. So I think in essence, think it was a smart move, which was my first one. It was a smart move. And my last point on that is the reason that Nike will be fine is because of Nike. People are going to buy Nikes. Jordan is a subsidy of Nike. He has his company through Nike. So Nike is always going to get, even though Jordan owns his own percentage, and he owns most of his creative control of his product, Nike still helps him distribute that product. And Nike still throws their logo on his shoes. So there you go. They will forever be straight linked through Michael Jordan, just him alone. So in layman's terms, they'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? In hood terms, they'll really be all right. You know what I'm saying? They'll really be all right. So I'm saying I'm still going to buy Nike. I mean, people may not like me for it, but I apologize in advance for y'all sheer hatred because I'm going to be rocking Nikes. I'm going to be rocking them things. So my fault. Also, when it comes to buying a brand and all that good stuff, and you go into the store, and the first thing you think about is political aspect, buying clothes, you got to stop and ask yourself, what is you doing with your life today? What are you actually doing with life? Are you enjoying life, or are you just playing the motions for everybody else? Because there we go. Hold on, I got a special guest. Yo, bro, you are live on the podcast. What is good?
You said you're on a fucking podcast.
I'm doing my usual podcast right now. You are live.
The niggas was fucking stupid. But that's fucking live. You niggas is fucking stupid. You niggas is the most trendy ass, fucking trolling ass, piece of shit ass niggas I've seen in my fucking life. I've never seen a fucking time we live in that's so fucking trendy that you niggas jump dick to dick so fucking quick. Oh my fucking God. I didn't know that Joe Budden has so many fucking fans in this goddamn world. Are you fucking kidding me? I listen to Mood Music 30 every fucking day. I listen to Joe Budden podcast for 2 years. You niggas ain't even watched one fucking episode until the day you start talking about Eminem, because you jealous ass niggas hate this white dude so fucking much. Y'all want him to win. Now all of a sudden, Joe Budden's the best rapper in the world? Are you fucking kidding me? Out of nowhere, literally, this last week when nobody said shit, this week, he's the best rapper in the world and he ain't dropped a record in 4 fucking years. He ain't dropped a record in 12 years that he's not even listening to. But he's the best rapper in the world right now. I saw that goddamn Let's Talk Hip Hop shit. Motherfuckers is literally arguing. Could Joe Budden beat Lupe Fiasco?
What? That's an argument?
Are you kidding me? Joe Budden can beat Lupe Fiasco now. You niggas is that goddamn trendy. Well, y'all think he should beat Lupe Fiasco in a battle now? I'm done with niggas. I'm done with y'all niggas, man. I'm done with you Tekashi 6ix9ine, fly-by-night ass rap fans, man. I'm done with y'all niggas. This is why I don't fucking rap. This is why I don't fuck with you niggas. This is why y'all niggas be sucking my dick from the back. You bitch ass niggas. I swear to fucking God.
This is why I love my older brother.
Me about Joe Budden. You know how pisses me off so fucking much because I'm a fucking Joe Budden fan. You niggas don't like Joe Budden. Y'all don't talk about Joe Budden.
True.
But you niggas hate Eminem so
I can
bad.
attest to that.
And y'all so mad that he dropped the album talking about bitch ass niggas and shit. Yeah. So he's like, oh shit, oh man, oh my shit ain't done, Cali. I nigga came in there for machine gun fucking Cali. Are you kidding me? 2 weeks ago, y'all niggas were pissing that bitch head on fire about Eminem. Man, he got him.
This my fucking brother right here, bro. This is my fucking brother.
Fuck all y'all niggas.
This is why I fucking love him,
Fuck y'all
bro.
niggas. I'm gonna smoke a blunt. I live in Arizona, and y'all niggas don't. Fuck y'all. I'm out. Bye.
and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, that was an impromptu call from my brother. That was my brother. Like he just had to get that off his chest. I know he woke up this morning. This is the reason I love my family, because I do that for my family. In the middle of a podcast, I will answer a call and I will let my big brother go ape crazy for like 5 minutes just to let y'all know, like, yep, that's him. Now he is a true to the heart music. We do this thing from the heart. That's my brother who's been in the group with me for years. We went through many battles, like literally. He has taught me the aspect and respect of music. Like I used to bump heads with him every single day until he made me realize that I was just being hateful because I was listening with a closed ear and not an open eye. So he was like, listen to music with an open eye and open ears and then judge it. So that's what I do with music now. Like I said about the Joe Budden podcast. I think he's lyrically nasty, and I think he has competition with him. In the end, it's going to be him because it's him. That's him. But like my brother said, it's too many people that have never listened to Joe Budden that are now trying to put Joe Budden on top of everything else, which is no, you can't do that. If you've never listened to this man, like we went through years, literally years of listening to all of this stuff. Like we are like, this is us. Like we do this. I started out as a battle rapper. I didn't used to be a concept rapper. When I first started rapping, I was a concept rapper. The only thing I did was made words sound really good going together. But I trained one of my homies, matter of fact, shout out to my homie, Henry Gobles. He told me that I need to do concepts. My boy, Eric Barnhart, shout out to him. He told me I need to do concepts. My bro, who y'all just heard go ape crazy, he told me in the brotherliest way possible, nigga, you sound good with words, but make it make sense. Which basically was, he gave me the format of concepts. So, you know what I mean? No. My big brother Dave, he's basically a friend that's not a friend, he's family. So I call him my older brother. You know what I'm saying? I call him my big brother because that's what he is to me, you know. That's my guy. So he's the big bro. You know what I mean? Like the big homie, that's the big bro. Because you already, as you know, Dad, Nate was not around. He's not around now. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm the oldest boy in my initial family, so I ain't really had no big brother. I just had a slew of little brothers. So I just like, hey, kind of be cool if I had a big brother. That'd be kind of dope. So that's my big brother. You see why that's my big brother? That nigga is crazy. That is my dog. That nigga is crazy. All right. So continue back on. Nike is gonna be cool because Nike is Nike, and that's Nike's gonna be Nike. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be fine in the end, which is gonna be dope. I'm still gonna buy Nike clothes because I like Nike clothes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I like Nike clothes. I also don't hold people to religious standards or political standards, because that can change like the wind. So I just hold people to their core values. If you believe that, hey, if you believe that tennis balls should be put back after somebody used them, and that's your core value, and you totally believe in that, and you try everything you can to make sure that happens, then I have no reason but to believe whatever you say from there on out, or I have no reason to 100% doubt what you say. I can only go with what you're talking about. So if you prove trust, there will be trust. I will instill trust. If you prove it, I'll instill it. If you give me no reason to trust you, I am not going to put any trust in you. And I'm going to constantly look at you with a rock type eye. Now that looked like my eye was busted. That totally looked like my eye was busted. But y'all know what I mean. Like, you know, people, yeah, one of them. But yes, man. So I think Nike gonna be good. That's about it. All right. You know how we do. It's the midway mark, or past the midway mark of the podcast. I would like to ask that if you are rocking with your boy, you like the podcast, and you're new, hit that subscription button, then the notification bell twice, then hit the like button if you like what's going on. If you're already a Nerd Gang Nation member and you haven't hit that like button yet, come on now, man. Come on now, man. No, I was just playing. But yeah, if y'all Nerd Gang Nation member, y'all hit that like button too. If you see us after the podcast, go ahead, dip low, smack that comment button for the people that don't catch us live. So, and then back to the show. Now, we wrap up on the latter end of the show. I always do 2 hot topics, and then I kind of end the show on a basically cake level. I call it icing on the cake level, because once the cake done, it's like the cake is in the oven. The first two subjects is like the cake is getting prepared. We already got it prepared. We done put it in the pan with the oil or butter or whatever you put so it don't stick. I'm a cook, so you did. Put so it don't stick. The second phase is basically putting the cake inside the oven. This phase is when you take the cake out of the oven and you done let it sit for a second, and it's not all the way cold, but it's just cold enough for the frosting to melt on that thing. So I think I just made myself hungry explaining that. I think I just made myself want a piece of cake just explaining that. But yeah, that's how it is. This is the icing on the cake type phase. And I decided to do something new for the podcast. Since I'm almost at 20 live podcasts, and I like just doing stuff for no reason. Me too, Merlin. I'm sorry, y'all. I just made me and everybody else hungry, because now I'm hungry. Okay. After the podcast, I'm gonna go munch. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, so I decided to do something new with the podcast. I decided to give a fact of the day. Why not? I was thinking, what can I do, for one, to get more people involved in the chats and everything, and what can I do to get more people mentally invested outside of the chat? So what I could do is give y'all a fact or a quote of the day. And what better time to start it than on episode 18? So here is Top Dot's first witty cast fact of the day. Many nursing homes in Germany have fake bus stops to collect patients with dementia who try to leave. So, if somebody was down and out and they needed a quick laugh and a quick fact, go ahead and tell them that a whole bunch of nursing homes in Germany got fake bus stops so the dementia patients don't leave. Because the dementia patients will see a bus stop, they don't have a ride, so they'll sit down and wait for the bus. And what can the nursing home do? Fake like they got a bus, come pick them up, take them right back to the home. That is actually genius. it's actually genius because for one, it lowers the possibility of them getting hurt or somebody else finding them and doing something real messed up to those people. Because it's nuts out here in this world like that'll do that. So hopefully that fact that they'd catch on. Hopefully somebody will hear that's important and be like, yo, we should do that. Hey, yeah, we should do that. Or you could do variations of it. Like if people that are scared of that's actually a really, really good idea. Like that makes all kind of sense in the world. I would think so. Like for people who got phobias, you just basically like get something that can counteract that phobia and basically train that person's mind to automatically go to that trigger right when the phobia starts. I'm not a psychiatrist or anything like that, but I know a little something. I've been through a little something, so I could put a little something together. But yeah, that was the fact of the day, y'all. Y'all take that, y'all pass that on. Hopefully, I taught y'all something new. All right. Last but not least subject. NFL starting today. Yes. NFL starts today. Let me see the first game. I'm going to tell you the first game, but I think the NFL starts today. First game with the Thursday game. I know because my Lions play the first Monday night game. We go against the Jets. Don't watch the NFL. Like I will not sit down and watch it on television. There's 2 reasons. 3 reasons I don't. I'm gonna tell y'all before. I'm gonna tell y'all after I get what game the first game of tonight is. All right. Let's see what game is tonight. Let's see if there is a game tonight. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I was wrong. The game's not tonight. Okay, my dad is another fact. My dad came with this fact. Shout out to my dad, Flip Howell. He said there are 1 minute. Hey, how you doing? Hi. I can't pronounce the name because it's in Chinese print, but hello to you. Thank you for joining the podcast. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and smack that like button. Mine is right here. Y'all's is right there. I like doing that, so I'm gonna keep on doing it. But yeah, I think the first game. I'm sorry. Let me check. Still checking. All right. Tonight is the first game. I was right. Japanese football boy. There we go. Hey, shout out to you, Japanese football boy. Thank you for joining the podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you are not subscribed to the channel, go on and subscribe. Hit that like button if you like what's going on. And my last subject is football. Tonight is the Eagles versus the Falcons. My girl is a Falcons fan. I'm not too much, but of course. But yes. So football gets started today. And I need to know a few things. The reason I'm still holding out is because they need to let me know that they ain't gonna be trying to denigrate the players for standing up or kneeling for what they believe in. Like we don't do nothing racial on this channel. So, but my views is it's freedom of speech. Let them do what they do. They're not hurting nobody. So it is what it is in my book. 2, the NFL. I don't like Roger Goodell. I don't like him personally. He's off-centered and off-branded to me. So I don't really like him. So until he's gone, I'm not finna put no TV money in his pocket either. And third reason is because I can't catch the games most of the time because I'll be at work. That's really like the only other thing besides me not messing with them because they be on something sometimes. So I don't know where they value stands. So I got to know because I still watch my team, but I don't watch them on television. I watch them through either the internet or my phone because I have the app. So I watch it through that. But I still represent my squad, and I still represent all the men that go out there and put their bodies and everything on the line to entertain us. Because we forget they fighting the war too. They fighting war against injury and time. You know what I'm saying? Just to entertain us. So you got to respect that. I respect that. You know what I mean? Get them boys much respect. You know what I'm saying? I give troops and stuff more respect because they risk their lives for our lives. You know what I'm saying? But I also give somebody's willing to go out and bang up their body just to entertain me and not ask me nothing, but to just watch them do it and appreciate it. I ain't got no problem with doing that. And if they want to kneel on the field, bro, you go out there and bash helmets and get cracked up and can get hurt or even mortally wounded, or it's happened very, 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 very few times, but it's still happening where you can actually die on the field. So you go out there and you do all that just to entertain me, bro. You get respect from me. You know what I'm saying? So you can do whatever you want to, and I ain't got nothing to say about it because as long as you don't come to my job and tell me how to cook, yeah, that's the way we started the rights movement. That's how everything got started. Somebody stood up and said, "This ain't right. And we're not going to keep letting y'all think this is right at all." You know what I'm saying? We're just not going to do it. And that's how change gets started. Change gets started once you say, we're not taking this no more. And you're serious about it. This is only a handful of people that's saying, no, we're going to keep stuff the same. But it's a whole nation of people that can say, nah, you're not. You're not, because we live here too, not just you. Which leads me to my second point. I don't think the NFL get it just yet, but do you think the NFL is starting to get that? If you just take this as something that's positive and not disrespectful, which is the whole movement is not to be disrespectful. It's already been confirmed with everybody needs to be confirmed with, but for some reason, some people and some entities want to keep pushing the narrative for financial reasons and for divisive reasons. So they keep the narrative going because they need the narrative to stay going because they need that to fuel their base. And if they can't fuel their base is going to get up and move on to another base because they need something to believe in and they need something to follow. So they're going to follow the best spokesman. Best spokesman with the best product is going to be the most followed person. And we already know who the best spokesman was back a few years ago. And I've never, this is one of the first times in history where I know for politics to be interwoven with sports so heavily. It's just so heavily, and it's not even positive politics. It's divisive politics. It's divisive. It's stuff that's supposed to split you in half. That's what type of politics we got that's inserted into a game we supposed to just watch and enjoy. Now you watch the game and you think of politically when you watch the game. Oh, I can't turn to watch this play because the person that's catching the ball voted for this person and didn't vote for this person. Or they believe this is happening and they don't believe this is happening. So you got that. So in essence, if we can take politics and the other little bitty things that is making a staple in our sports, I think we'd be good. I think we'd be real good. I don't think we would have to worry about it no more. I don't think we have to. I don't think all of this kneeling and doing everything else, I don't think that will matter anymore. I think people will start loving the game just for the fact that it's the game. And they just love it for their team to want to win. Because that's basically, in essence, that's what we all want. We just want the people that's on our team to win the game. We don't care. We care if they win it the right way, because if you cheat, you get it took away. We care about them winning it the right way. But if a dude get off the field, takes a shower, does his thing, goes home, smokes hookah, and sits back and watch anime, I'm not finna judge that man. That's none of my business. What he does on the field, that's what I'm concerned about because I'm rooting for you. I put faith in your skills. Some people put money in other people's skills, when they bet and all that good stuff. But I put faith in your skills and I put solid trust in the fact that you're going to take us to get the championship just so we can have a little bit of bragging rights. You dig? We want a little bit of bragging rights. So basically, I took politics out of sports. The reason I can't really watch it is for the 3 reasons I mentioned earlier. They got to highlight my boy. They got to give him his just due. They got to let me know if they're going to get rid of Roger Goodell soon. And hopefully I can get a few Sundays off so I can watch football. Not football, but I can keep track of the scores and edit videos because that's all I'm be doing. But the last part of that is, that's just what I was finna ask my good friend from Japan. I was just going to ask, who y'all with? That was my last question. And his question was, what is your favorite football team in the NFL? Mine, I am a Detroit Lions fan. Also, I know that's funny because we're the Detroit Lions, but I represent Michigan. Michigan State when it comes to the state, but Michigan State, period. But my favorite quarterback of this era is Drew Brees. Yep. See you in the next stream, Merlin. Go ahead. You have a good day. Yeah, I'm a Lions fan, but my favorite quarterback is Drew Brees. My favorite quarterback is Drew Brees. And so if the Saints is doing good for the year, I keep track of them. Because I always keep track of my boy Drew. And yeah, that's about it. Everybody else, we coming for neck this year. I'll follow you. Teaser. Oh, okay, if that means you're going to subscribe, I will subscribe to yours too. As soon as I get off of here and do magic with everything. My dad is Twitter, yes. Oh, you follow me on Twitter, yes. Also, y'all, yeah, follow me on Twitter, man. I'll be trying to get I'll be trying to get more people from Twitter to come to the YouTube channel. I'll be posting a lot on Twitter about the YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll be on Twitter all the time, bro. I was finna go there in a minute and post something. Well, this live stream is already posted on there, so just to be posted on there, and then I was finna go and talk a little bit of, hey, my podcast over with, check it out type stuff. But yeah, y'all, that's who I'm with. Y'all let me know who y'all with, and that's what we're gonna do. But until then, I would like to thank all the Nerd Gang Nation members. Thank y'all. We are growing. I think we are like 171 right now. That's love. Trying to push on to that 500 because the 500 come. I'm going to be getting a co-host. Going to be getting me a co-host for some of my morning shows. So I'm going to be getting like Friday or Saturday type. If I get a co-host, I might extend the show to Saturday. So I have a Saturday show with a co-host, or we do it on Fridays. And it just be my feature Fridays, and it just be the co-host, and we'll feature somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Feature Friday. So we looking for that. So if any of my Orlando brethren or my other up north brethren want to get down with your boy, you hit that like button. Let me know that you've been here. I check y'all so we can talk more. Secondly, good looking for the rotation that, once again, the podcast that we had, the Degenerate Gent podcast, we didn't know that it was a hurricane off the coast and it was messing up the reception and everything. So the video and everything is really choppy and nasty looking and all of that. I'm going to take that down. Whoever viewed it before, y'all go and view it again when I repost it. But I'm going to take that down like later on the day, and I'm going to redo it in a different format. So y'all can still hear the audio, but it'll be a different visual. So y'all be waiting for that. So with that, ending the podcast today, This has been your boy Top Dot. Our subjects were Joe Budden podcast. It was good. It was wild. It was good. He said some shit. So I take that. Thank you to my special impromptu guest, my older bro. Thank him for coming in and livening that whole thing up. We are coming out with a podcast. So y'all been waiting for that. Like, that was one of my special projects. Me and him, it's been on the wraps for years. But we finna hit him now. Now that I'm doing this and we got a nice core audience. Me and my bro, Dave Gut, aka my guy for life. Yeah, he gonna be here with me. Not here with me, but we gonna find a way for us to go ahead. We might have to do a few more interviews like that. I might have to call him back and do another live stream in a minute before I go to work. You know what I'm saying? Throwback Thursday, let him go crazy on the mic one time. Yeah. Second one was about Nike. Them getting that airtime. Smart move. Right when the NFL dropped, you drop your commercial. Boom. Smart. Gave you the fact of the day. That'll be happening every midway mark of the podcast. I will be dropping the fact of the day. And the third topic was NFL. It starts today. Who you with? And are you still supporting? Let me know in the comments, those that didn't catch us live. And everybody that caught the whole podcast live, good looking. Love that y'all rocking with me. The numbers are going up. The concurrent people, which is basically the people that are all in here at once, that is also starting to go up. I would love to get like 20, 30, 40 people watching at the same time. You know, I think my highest is like 28. So I'm going to keep pushing these things so I at least get 40 or 50 people in here watching at a time. That's dope. To me, that's dope. If I can get like 50, 60 people, like almost 100 people watching me at one time, that is dope, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's going to happen. I don't mind progress. I work my way up there, man. But until then, y'all, it's hot out here. Y'all can see me starting to glow. My skin looking babyish over here. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep that young glow. Keep the stress out your way. You ain't got to deal with that today. I would like to thank y'all once again. Thank you for rocking with me. If you know any friends, family members that want to just view some good content sometime or actually want to come talk and chat it up, you know what I'm saying, on a live podcast, go ahead and direct them toward this channel. I send APBs out daily. So it's one on Twitter. You can catch me on Twitter at @man09. And you can also get at me on Facebook at YonWitty.com. Or not .com, but Facebook.com/YonWitty. And I'll be here representing. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying, can holler at me on Facebook. I don't mind. I only got like 3,000 friends. I can get 2,000 more. So bring them home. But till then, Nerd Gang Nation, nerdies, nerdettes, once again, y'all hit that like button for your boy. I'm right here. Y'all right there. This has been WittyCast. I was going to say Top Dot Reaction. I don't know why I was going to say that. This has been WittyCast, episode 18. I will holler at y'all. And like how I do every time, you have now entered the world of game comics and all kind of illness, nerdies rule. Don't start no trouble, won't be no trouble. Kick your feet up, enjoy yourself. I'll see y'all later. Dad, love, Cuddy Rich, get better. Ali Danielle, Japanese football boy, my guy. New subscribers, Merlin the Mutt, all of y'all. Love. We out.